Update on the lifted Porsche Cayenne S. It is here with its hood up, which seems to be the normal state that Porsches like to be in. And I'm going to make this video to help people who need to change their fuel pumps, because I went through that entire process. Turns out that wasn't the fix, but the information that's out there on changing your fuel pump and why you might need to is infuriating. I'm going to link to 2 videos below on how to diagnose if you're having a problem with your fuel pump, and then how to actually change your fuel pump. They're very long and they skip a lot of things, so I'm going to try to give you the truncated version, but go watch those 2 videos. They'll help you get some understanding on if your Cayenne S or Cayenne Standard needs a new fuel pump. All right, first up is the diagnosis video, which is the first one I will post. If you go right up under here, that is your fuse panel. Fuses 13 and 14 go to the left and or right fuse, or the left and or right fuel pump in your tank. Watch the video, he shows that. This right here is where you're going to hook up your fuel pressure gauge for one side of the rails, and then that on the other side for the other side. So go watch those videos. It's fuse 13 and 14 in the panel under there. Real easy to get to. Hopefully that makes it easier. If you pull one of the fuses and the car dies, then you know which side of the fuel pump is giving you an issue. Next up is actually taking the fuel pumps out. Go watch the second video about how to take the pumps out. He skips a lot of stuff. First off, the tools that you're going to need. First up is a 10 millimeter triple square. This triple square, and they never tell you what size, this is to get these nuts out from your seatbelt bracket. Now, apparently someone has replaced my fuel pump before, because the back ones are totally stripped out and I can't get them. So I can only get the seatbelt bracket enough to move it to get in. Then you're going to need a 10 millimeter socket in order to take these 4 bolts off of the cover here in order to expose the fuel pump. Now, here's the next part, is getting the fuel pump out. This ring, you have to loosen it by hitting it with a screwdriver and a hammer in a counterclockwise fashion. Also, these right here, this fuel line, I'm going to put a link to what clip this is in the description below, because I had trouble getting this fuel line off, so I just snapped the little clip in there, got it off to replace the fuel pump. Same for this line right here. This line, the clip does not get pushed in, you push it in this way. So there's a little button on this side, you push it in, and that's how the fuel line comes off. Mine is actually broken, so it's still stuck on and I can't get it off. Getting the actual pump connection off, watch the video, they'll show you that. But no one ever tells you 10 millimeter socket, 10 millimeter triple square, and those are going to be the main tools that you need. This is for the left side tank. As you can see here, the fuel clip, the fuel line clip is black. Yours is probably going to be white or translucent. I broke mine, and the part number is in the description below. But once you get both of these tops out, you can get the fuel pumps out. The videos below are very good at explaining how to get the fuel pump in. It just takes a half click to get it in clockwise, and then about a half click counterclockwise to uninstall it, and then how to get the lines all going to the right way. But the one thing everybody skips is how to get this damn clip off and what part it is. So I know this is a very short and odd video. There's 2 other videos that explain how to get the pump out and all the little details. Turns out that my pumps were actually already replaced, and that's not the issue that I'm having when it dies at quarter tank. So I'm gonna have to really chase that down. I've also got a P2177 code. Have no idea how to track that down. I've already done the mass airflow sensor, fuel pumps. Next is gonna be O2 sensors, and then see why it's showing running lean off idle. So yeah, Porsches, fuel pumps. Hope that helps you, and I'm gonna try to make this searchable so that you don't have to struggle to find out what tool size is, what that clip part number is. So those will be in the description below.